Did you know that some of the foods marketed as healthy can actually sabotage your fat loss goals? A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that ultra-processed foods not only cause overeating, but also hinder fat loss efforts. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you the worst foods for fat loss and explain why they might be holding you back, even if you think you're eating pretty well. My name is Sara Preston. I'm an integrative health practitioner and I'm a midlife fat loss coach. And I really just love to help women finally lose that stubborn weight and feel like themselves again. So maybe you've been cutting calories and exercising consistently, but you're not seeing the fat loss results that you want. Well, you're not alone. I help hundreds of women with this same issue. And the culprit could be hiding in the kitchen. So some of the foods that we think are harmless can actually really stall your fat loss. So I'm going to tell you what those foods are and maybe some alternatives and how eliminating them can help you finally break through that weight loss plateau. So, okay, number one is drinking your calories. So things like fruit juices, and I don't know if you're doing any of those, but sometimes, we'll have orange juice. I noticed that my kids do that a lot. And alcohol, of course, that is an obvious one. Drinking your calories, it can easily be 500 calories for 2 drinks, which is a lot. And not to mention it puts fat loss on hold while your body is processing the alcohol. Green juices, you're better off making those at home because you don't know what the additives are, and sugar and stuff that can be added in those. Soda, pop, we call it pop here in the Midwest, of course, and lattes. Are you stopping for those Starbucks or even the sugar-free lattes? Tend to have a lot of calories just because they have milk in them and other things added to them. So be careful with a lot of lattes. Okay, number 2 is chips. Now, maybe that's obvious, but I know I struggle with chips, even the healthy chips. I get the avocado oil chips, which is one alternative. But one 2011 study even found that potato chips may contribute to more weight gain per serving than any other food. So baked, roasted, or fried potatoes also contain substances that have been linked to cancer. So it's just kind of another reason to try to avoid the chips. All right, number 3 is white bread. Now, there are some healthier alternatives. There's Ezekiel bread, there's whole grain bread that has fiber in it. I like a gluten-free bread, but it's highly refined and often contains a lot of added sugar. So if you look at the label, always read your labels. Like I said, it doesn't have fiber or protein, so it doesn't keep you full. And it's high on the glycemic index, meaning that it can have rapid increase in blood sugar levels. So watch the white bread. That was 3. Okay, number 4 is low-fat flavored yogurt. Those strawberry yogurts, vanilla yogurts, they can contain up to 30 grams of sugar. So make sure you look at the label, see what it is that you're getting, because the calories in the sugar could be a lot higher than you think. And I just suggest sticking to Greek yogurt. That if your body can handle dairy, then Greek yogurt is going to be the best. Okay, granola or granola bars, they are another culprit. So I love granola, and you can find very healthy granola. I like Paleonola is the name of it, but you have to be careful because it's easy to just have a big bowl of granola. And if you look at the calories, if you look at the fat and the sugar content in some of these, it's quite high. And fats are really sneaky when it comes to calories. So if you don't know this, fat has more calories per gram than protein and carbs. So if you have a gram of fat, that's 9 calories. Whereas if you have a gram of protein or carbs, it's only 4 calories. So fats are sneaky, but they're so good. Um, However, you've got to watch the sugar, even like the maple syrup and things that are in granola bars, even protein bars and granola. So just be careful with those. And the final one is nut butters. How easy is it to do a big spoonful of peanut butter? 1 tablespoon of peanut butter is a lot less than you think. And again, same situation where it's high in fat, and therefore it's going to be high in calorie. And a lot of times when you're pairing high fat, high carb items together, you're getting a lot of calories, and this is sabotaging your fat loss efforts. So you have to measure those out, or be just very careful, with how much of them you're consuming. I'm not saying you can never have these things, but you're going to want to be careful about the amount and maybe just more mindful with measuring it out. So, okay, let's recap real quick. Foods to avoid or use in moderation. Drinking your calories. So fruit juices, green juice, lattes, alcohol, pop. 2, chips. 3, white bread. 4, low-fat flavored yogurt. I know it tastes good, but be careful with the sugar. Granola or bars. And then nut butters. So those 6 foods. Please let me know if this was helpful. Leave me a comment. Make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss all of my tips and videos. I hope you guys have a great day.